Bros. Welcome to Monday of Men's Health Week 2020. Bros Global is committed to the mental health and personal development of bros from all parts of the world. So over this week, I will be featuring topics that affect our mental health and well-being. If at any point of the video you feel you need to pause and take a break because the topic resonates strongly with you and triggers upsetting thoughts or feelings, that is okay. Be gentle with yourself and know that you can reach out to me or anyone in your support system. You are not alone on this journey. I'm going to kick off Men's Health Week with a chat about depression for men. As blokes, we like to think of ourselves as strong and in control of our emotions. When we feel hopeless or overwhelmed by despair, we often deny it or try to cover up. But depression is a common problem that affects many of us at some point in our lives. It is not a sign of emotional weakness or failing of masculinity. It affects millions of men of all ages and backgrounds, as well as those who care about them, spouses, partners, friends, and family. Unfortunately, depression in men often gets overlooked as many of us find it difficult to talk about our feelings. Instead, we tend to focus on the physical symptoms that often accompany male depression, such as back pain, headaches, difficulty sleeping, or sexual problems. This can result in the underlying depression going untreated, which can have serious consequences. Men suffering from depression are 4 times more likely to commit suicide than women. This is a consistent average global statistic and higher in some countries. It's vital for any men to seek help with depression before feelings of despair become feelings of suicide. We as blokes tend to be less capable of recognizing symptoms of depression. We're more likely to deny our feelings, hide them from ourselves and others, or try to mask them with other behaviors. While we may experience classic symptoms of depression such as despondent mood, loss of interest in work or hobbies, weight and sleep disturbances, fatigue, and concentration problems, we are more likely to experience stealth depression symptoms such as anger, substance abuse, and agitation. This can often lead to reckless behavior, exhibiting escapist or risky behavior such as pursuing dangerous sports, driving recklessly, engaging in unsafe sex, or even violence. We may drink too much, abuse drugs, or gamble compulsively. Bro, learn how to recognize traits of depression. Are you feeling hopeless and helpless, lost interest in friends, activities, and things you used to enjoy, and are much more irritable, short-tempered, or aggressive than usual? Are you consuming more alcohol, engaging in reckless behavior, or self-medicating? Are you restless and agitated, or has your sleep and appetite changed? Are you struggling with negative thoughts? Don't try to tough out depression on your own, bro. It takes courage to seek help from a loved one or a professional. The first action for you is to have social support. Work commitments can often make it difficult for men to find time to maintain friendships, but the first step to tackling male depression is to find people you can really connect with, face to face. That means finding someone you feel comfortable sharing your feelings with, someone who will listen to you without judging you or telling you how you should think or feel. Look for support from people who make you feel safe and cared for, and make FaceTime a priority. Phone calls, social media, and texting are great ways to stay in touch, but they don't replace good old-fashioned in-person quality time. The simple act of talking to someone face-to-face about how you feel can play a big role in relieving depression and keeping it away. Try to keep up with social activities even if you don't feel like it. Often, when you're depressed, it feels more comfortable to retreat into your shell, but being around other people will make you feel less depressed. Find ways to support others. It's nice to receive support, but research shows you get an even bigger mood boost from providing support yourself, for example, as a volunteer at a home shelter. You can also consider caring for a pet. While nothing can replace the human connection, pets can bring joy and companionship into your life and help you feel less isolated. Caring for a pet can also get you outside of yourself and give you a sense of being needed, both powerful attitudes to depression. Join a support group for depression. Being with others dealing with depression can go a long way in reducing your sense of isolation. You can also encourage each other, give and receive advice on how to cope, and share your experiences. The second action for you is to make positive lifestyle changes which can help lift depression and keep it from coming back. Aim for 8 hours of sleep and keep stress in check. Practice relaxation techniques. A daily relaxation practice can help relieve symptoms of depression, reduce stress, and boost feelings of joy and well-being. Spend time in sunlight, bro. Getting outside during daylight hours and exposing yourself to the sun can help boost serotonin levels and improve your mood. Take a walk, have your coffee outside, do some work in the garden, or double up on the benefits of exercising outdoors. The third action for you to take is exercise. When you're depressed, just getting out of bed can seem like a daunting task, let alone working out. But exercise is a powerful depression fighter and one of the most important tools in your recovery arsenal. To get the most benefit, aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise a day. This doesn't have to be all at once, and it's okay to start small. A 10-minute walk can improve your mood for 2 hours. The fourth action you can take is to have a healthy diet. Minimize sugar and refined carbs such as sugary snacks, baked goods, or comfort foods such as pasta or French fries. Reduce your intake of foods that can adversely affect your mood, such as caffeine, alcohol, trans fats, and foods with high levels of chemical preservatives or hormones. Try foods rich in mood-enhancing nutrients, such as bananas and spinach, which are high in magnesium to reduce agitation and to improve sleep. Finally, bro, do you feel like you're powerless or weak? That bad things happen and there's not much you can do about it? That your situation is hopeless? Depression puts a negative spin on everything, including the way you see yourself and your expectations of the future. When these types of thoughts overwhelm you, it's important to remember that this is a symptom of your depression and these irrational, pessimistic attitudes aren't realistic. When you really examine them, they don't hold up, and even so, they can be tough to give up. You can't break out of this pessimistic mind frame by telling yourself to just think positive. Often, it's part of a lifelong pattern of thinking that's become so automatic, you're not even completely aware of it. Rather, the trick is to identify the type of negative thoughts that are fueling your depression and replace them with a more balanced way of thinking. Once you identify the destructive thought patterns that contribute to your depression, you may be surprised at how quickly they crumble. In the process, you develop a more balanced perspective which helps to relieve your depression. If support from family and friends and positive lifestyle changes aren't enough, seek help from a mental health professional. Be open about how you're feeling as well as your physical symptoms. Treatment for depression in men include talk therapy and starting a regime of antidepressant medication, which can help relieve some symptoms of depression. Always complement therapy and medication with the self-help steps we've just discussed. Therapy and lifestyle changes can address the underlying causes of your depression. If you or a loved one are struggling with depression, please visit Bros Global's referral page and access your nearest support service or helpline in your country. The website is www.bros.global/referrals. The link is also under this video. You can also send me a private message if you want to have a chat, and I can see how I can help you as a life coach. Remember, bros, you are never alone. You deserve to be the better man, always.